Road in beautiful Surprise, Arizona. Finance of America Mortgage. Samantha Wyckoff, NMLS 201182. Tim Wyckoff, NMLS 202724. Finance of America Mortgage, LLC is licensed nationwide. Equal housing lender. NMLS 1071. AZ Mortgage Banker License 0910184. www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Finance of America Mortgage, LLC is not a tax consultation firm. Please seek advice from a tax professional.
Hey, all you business owners, Vince here from the JV Sports Show. Are you a fan of junior college and small college sports? Want to reach an established and growing sports radio listening audience both locally and abroad? Partner up with the JV Sports Show. We can help promote your business while you help support exclusive coverage of junior college, NAIA, NCAA Division II and III sports. Check us out at www.jvsportshow.com and let us show you the benefits of partnering up with James and I on the JV Sports Show.
Got the morning work blues?
Will you stop honking, Mac? We ain't going nowhere.
Don't worry. Tune in to Bob Kemp in the Sports Zone. Weekdays 9 to 11 a.m. for all the best national and local sports content.
Welcome back to the JV Sports Show. A little bit of, I was getting ready to say a little, welcome back to the spirit of radio. I love Rush, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Anyway, so James and Vince here. Vince and James joining you live from Chompy's at Arrowhead Mall. We're right inside the mall on the south side of the mall, 7700 West Arrowhead Village Parkway, I think it is.
That's it.
Basically, we're right between Macy's and Forever 21. Come on in, have breakfast. We see a lot of folks out here walking around. Hello, sir. And he didn't say anything to me. Anyway, so yeah, we have on the phone with us the Arizona Christian University football play-by-play announcer, Mr. Kevin Derryberry. Kevin.
Gentlemen,
Kevin.
good morning to you.
Good morning. How you doing, man?
Fantastic. Just a quick note. Here in Rush on the lead-in, and I heard Hotel California, and you think about that tune real quick, and you think about some of the top 5 songs you might put together a list of, your own personal song list, and
Yeah.
Tom Sawyer Rush might be in my top 5. Just wanted to put that out there.
Oh, easily.
Outstanding, Kevin.
Yes. So, Kevin and James, you guys are like buddies. I mean, you guys work together, and yeah, you guys are practically joined at the hip with all the high school coverage that you guys do together. So I'd like to lead in on this thing by asking you about this Arizona Christian University football team this year. James and I were out there preseason, had a chance to visit with Coach Bowen, a couple of the players, Jerron Green, that All-American defensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Your impressions, you're on the inside looking out, so tell us about the team this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, it goes back to the original Stars culture, Donnie Yantis, President Len Munsell. These guys are the founders of Arizona Christian University football, the believers. And they got this program started about 5 years ago. Donnie Yantis is now a recruiting coordinator for Herm Edwards at Arizona State. Jeff Bowen took over. He's been there all 6 years. He's their bench boss now. A year ago, they began the season 5-0. It's the best start ever in the program's history. They actually ended up being 10th in the country at one point in the NAIA top 25 coaches poll. So it's a program that's on the rise. They've got an air raid offense. They got a lot of talent, but they had an inauspicious start to their season. They lost their opener at Cactus High School last week, 20-14, to a really outstanding story. Montana State University, just got to get to them briefly, because it's about the culture change. It's about a metamorphosis, and teams talk about it, but when you actually see it come to fruition, it's remarkable. And ACU started at the bottom. They're going to work their way up, but Montana State University, gentlemen, Montana State University Northern, they hired a coach named Andrew Rowland. Andrew Rowland is out of Bakersfield, California, my hometown.
Okay.
Shout out to Andrew Rowland. The significance about Andrew Rowland, when you talk about a pedigree and building a resume to hire a head coach, he was a recruiting coordinator for San Jose State University. Do a little name dropping for you here.
Yeah.
He also served as an assistant coach under Steve Sarkisian at the University of Washington. He began his coaching career at San Diego, which coincidentally would have been a teammate of Red Mountain's offensive coordinator, Tabor Lamar. A lot of stories, a lot of interesting nuances about Andrew Rowland, but he is a coach's coach. And their program had a 3-40 stint over the last 4 years. They won their first game last year, did Montana State University. Then they lost 10 consecutive games. Andrew Rowland said it's going to take some time. Well, they got their first victory of the season, and it's just remarkable to think what they did. But Andrew Rowland is the basis for that, and you could just tell that this was not going to be a 10-loss program. The confidence that the players had on the sideline, it was just remarkable. Yeah. So I commend them for that big victory. It was a shock to ACU. But the Firestorm, they got a big one today against Abilene in Abilene, Texas. And you're talking about ACU against ACU today at 4 o'clock.
Nice. That's true. I didn't even realize that. And somewhere in there with what you said, Kevin Bacon is listening, and there's 6 degrees of separation in there with all those names that you mentioned, tying everything together. So good job on that, Kevin. James?
What kind of challenges, KDB, does the Abilene Christian University Wildcats pose for Arizona Christian? They're a pretty strong football team.
Well, their conference is excellent, and they play a lot of good opponents in the Southland Conference. They were 6-5 last year, so they kind of showed some ups and downs. They'd won 4 straight during the season, but they did finish over 500. So the Wildcats, when you look at the facilities that they play at, this is what ACU is going to have to deal with today. They play at Anthony Field at Wildcat Stadium. The seating capacity is 12,000 there. So when you look at the idea of can they pack this place and would it be a hostile environment, it could very well be. So the club, Abilene Christian, they'll run out a lot of different players, a whole sequence of different guys, but they like to throw it, and they've got some guys that can pound the rock. But on the defensive side of things, Jeremiah Charles is a player that could surface today and really wreak havoc for ACU, who's probably going to start Emilio Ariza, who didn't win the job on the outright. It was Maverick Gomez, but after a slow start for the Firestorm in their first quarter, they pulled their quarterback and went to backup Emilio Ariza. So he could go in to see a hostile environment here this afternoon.
Hey, Kevin, so October 26th, as you know, the Spirit, Ottawa Spirit, are going to be coming over to play Arizona Christian. And you and Ed Cole, your broadcast partner, Ed Cole, you guys owe us dinner from last year's game. So bring your money. We're going someplace nice, then we'll kind of break bread and then we'll head to the game and do a little kumbaya before the game, and then it's on after that. So let's make sure. But we appreciate you coming on with us, Kevin. Thanks so much, and good luck today to the Firestorm. Anybody listening from the Firestorm Nation, congratulations and good luck.
Hey, 2 quick points. Charkandic West, former Chiefs running back, he comes through Abilene Christian. The game's at 4 o'clock today on ESPN+. And go to their website.
Nice.
For Abilene Christian. It's amazing on what the hookups they have through ESPN. What a platform to promote your football program.
Beautiful.
And as far as dinner, we got it covered. I didn't know we bet last year.
Yeah, we did. We did. Okay. Secretly, we did.
Fantastic. But I do think that the 4 of us should get together before that contest. And,
we should.
And do our thing.
Yes, and not to rub it in, but what was the score of last year's game? I'm trying to think. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Yeah,
yes,
I can tell
definitely.
You this right now. Hold on a second. I just got word the Spirit just punched another one in. Unfortunately, I think it's like 80 now. It's 80.
Yeah.
Oh
man. All right. No. We love ACU. We love Coach Bowen and staff. I got a lot of good friends on that staff and the program, the players, all good guys. And we're looking for a great season from both programs, obviously, because it benefits everybody here in the Valley. Kevin, thanks so much for joining us. We will talk to you soon.
You got it. Shout out to John Cole. Career game for him. Good night.
Okay. All right. We are joined live by, I have no idea what he just